back to the Ultimate Dallas Sports Show. It is time now for our favorite game, Jonah's included, No Fence Riding.
And now it's time for No Fence Riding, sponsored by the Fort Worth Convention and Visitors Bureau.
The concept is simple. I have a couple of statements for the panel. They have to decide what side of the fence they're on. No waffling or they get called out. Our first one here. Cowboys players should stay the hell away from Mavs and Stars game. Now, I will preface this by saying it was cool that Trayvon Diggs was at his first hockey game the other night, but so far, I believe the Stars are 0-2 when Cowboys players are in the building. The Mavs are 1-1, and it seems they do pretty well with Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes in attendance, too. Joe, we'll start with you. What do you think on this one?
Yeah, come on now. Let's grow up a little bit. There's no fence riding here. There's also no superstition in playoff sports, okay? So let's not do that. No, let's just throw that out. That makes no sense. So am I not riding the fence enough for you, Andrew?
No,
that's ridiculous.
You seem a little waffle. I can't really tell what you're thinking. Jonah, what do you think?
Okay, I agree. They should stay away if they're on the active roster. If you are a retired player or a Hall of Famer, like DeMarcus Ware was near the court tonight, and he enjoyed the game. So I think if you're like a Hall of Famer or retired legend, you're good. But if you are on the 53, get out.
Now, remind me or not, DeMarcus Lawrence did win a Super Bowl, so he is a champion and deserves to be part of this run. Nick, do you have any superstition around this?
Yeah, I think Jonah found a new way to ride the fence. I think that's what Jonah just figured out how to do. I don't specifically have any, except for one. I don't write the score down in my notes before a free throw until the free throw has gone down. I don't go ahead of myself at that point. And I had a lot of listeners tell me what their superstitions are. There's lots of same shirts being worn over and over again, same shoes being worn, hats, certain things that people wore in the 2011 run that they're wearing again now. Lots of superstitions around this. And, at this point, keep the Cowboys away.
No, I feel you. Superstitions are real, Joe, and you should be alert for them. They're part of our business, too. Anyway, let's move on to our second statement here.
Come on.
The Stars can't keep losing game ones and expect to win the Cup. I realize there's only one more round if they get there, but they can't keep putting themselves behind the 8 ball. These series get long. The Colorado series, the way they played the first 4 games, could have been over in the first 4. Joe, what do you think heading into a potential next round for the Stars here?
Yeah, listen, they've beaten the last 2 champions, Stanley Cup champions, after being down 0-2 and then 0-1. They are as resilient as they need to be. Is it ideal? No. But can they come back? They've only proven it time and time again, and they might just prove it all the way to the Stanley Cup final.
Jonah, what do you think?
Listen. I said this on WFAA last night. Just stick to the script. Lose game 1, win the series. Who cares? It's worked for them in the past. I say keep it rolling. Once they win the West Finals, go to the Cup, and then take care of whomever you face in the Stanley Cup. Just make sure you lose game 1.
No, I hear you. You don't want to mess with tradition. We talked superstitions a couple seconds ago, but it's worth bringing up. Anyway, Nick, hang tight real quick with our third statement here. I'll come to you first. Modern-day athletes face far more criticism than their predecessors do, looking specifically at Jason Kidd in his first 3 years, Kyrie Irving when he first came in, Luka Doncic on basically a nightly basis when people are complaining about his complaining. What do you think about that statement?
Yeah, you put more in there, and that's the key word in there is more. There's more outlets. There's more media. There's more people. People like me wouldn't have existed even like 20 years ago to set up and do your own show, to now be part of WFAA and all this whole thing. Absolutely. They face more criticism. Now, is it as intense as the criticism of the past? I don't know, but there's definitely more of it. Any single person on the planet can get on and comment on a Instagram or Twitter or something like that. The inside guys were right next to me. They were responding to their own mean tweets or mean comments or whatever on there. Everybody faces criticism. Even me, even you guys have criticism now. When in the past you'd have to write a letter to a news station or something like that. There's way more now.
Jonah, I know you were critical of the Rangers bullpen before they went on the run. What do you think?
I'm still critical of the Rangers bullpen. When did that change, Seeley? I don't care if they won a World Series. Figure it out. Yeah, I'm with you. I could barely hear your statement, your statement, to be honest. But yeah, Rangers bullpen needs some more.
All
we'll
right,
go with
that's
that.
fair. Joe, about criticism, how do you feel it's changed over the years, and which side of this fence do you land on?
Listen, being the veteran person on this panel, it has changed so much, you guys. The vitriol with which fans complain, it's personal now. It's so much more disrespectful now. And I leaned over a minute ago. You may have seen me go out of the frame. I just wanted to grab this. This is the reason why. Because there's so many more ways to do it, and there's so many keyboard warriors with the phone now. It's a completely different thing, and unfortunately, I do think sometimes that some of the professional athletes have rabbit ears, and they listen to that stuff too much, and it can have a really bad effect. And, man, it's so much worse now, and I got to tell you, it's part of what I hate about the way we consume sports today.